Good morning, students. Already we have successfully completed vector term model including problems. Very important topic related to examination. In this unit, the last remaining topic is molecular physics. Here, we will discuss different types of spectra, that is pure rotational spectra, vibrational spectra, and rotation vibration spectra. And the most important topic is Raman spectrum, that is how Raman discovered Raman effect, experimental study of Raman effect, and properties of Raman lines, applications. Very important topic. Definitely we can expect one question related to Raman effect. Now let us see how a molecules can exhibit spectrum. We know that to produce spectrum, either there must be an emission or absorption of radiation. When does a molecule absorb or emit radiation? Whenever the molecule remain in ground state, when it absorbs certain energy, it will transmit it to excited state. The transition between the allowed energy states of a molecule with the emission or absorption of radiation gives rise to molecular spectra. We know that from Bohr's postulates, the frequency of emitted or absorbed photon is given by nu is equal to E2 minus E1 by H. A molecule possesses three types of energy, that is electronic energy, rotational energy, and vibrational energy. The name itself indicates what is electronic energy. It is the energy due to excitation of an electron in the molecule. It is the energy possessed by electron due to its excitation. That is why it's called electronic energy. Rotational energy, due to rotation of the molecule, it is the energy possessed by the molecule due to its rotation. And vibrational energy, it is the energy due to vibration of the molecule. The sum of the rotational energy, vibrational energy and electronic energy gives total energy of the molecule. Here keep it in your mind, among these three types of energies, electronic energy is more than vibrational energy, which is more than rotational energy. Magnitudes of energies are like this. Coming to the types of molecular spectra, we can classify molecular spectra into three types: pure rotational spectrum, rotational vibrational spectrum, and electronic spectrum. What is pure rotational spectrum? Name itself indicates the transition between the rotational energy states of a molecule with the emission or absorption of a photon. It is the spectrum which arises due to transition between rotational energy states. That's why it's called rotational spectrum. Rotational energy states of a molecule with the emission or absorption of a photon. Rotational spectrum lies in microwave or infrared region. The wavelength is of the order of 10 to the power of minus 7 angstrom. Because of small energy intervals, that is about 10 to the power of minus 3 electron volt. What is pure rotational vibrational spectrum? It is the spectrum that arises due to transition between the vibrational energy states of a molecule when the electron configuration of the atom remains same. It is called rotational vibrational spectrum. Suppose if the rotational energy of the molecule does not change, it remains constant, then we call it as pure vibrational spectrum. You have to mention this condition. If the rotational states of the molecule does not change, then we call it as pure vibrational spectrum. Usually we will get both rotational as well as vibrational spectrum. The transition between the vibrational energy states of a molecule when the electron configuration of the atom remains same gives rise to rotational vibrational spectrum. This rotational vibrational spectrum lies in near IR region. The wavelength is of the order of 10 to the power of minus 5 angstrom, and the energy levels are separated by about 0.1 electron volt. Coming to the electronic spectrum, it is due to the transition between electronic states of energy of an atom because of the emission or absorption of a photon. Due to the transition between two electronic states of energy of an atom in a molecule with the emission or absorption of photon. It lies in visible or UV region, ultraviolet region, and the energy separation between different states is about 1 electron volt to 10 electron volt. This is brief introduction regarding types of molecular spectra, that is pure rotational spectra, rotation vibration spectra, and electronic spectra. Now let us discuss in detail rotational energy of a diatomic molecule, that is pure rotational spectrum. There is no vibration here. Here we will consider only rotational energy. Among the types of spectrum, this is important related to examination point of view. Let us consider M1 and M2, the mass of the atoms of a diatomic molecule separated by a distance r. Name itself indicates diatomic, that means a molecule containing two atoms. Let M1 and M2 be the mass of the atoms of a molecule, diatomic molecule, which are separated by distance r. The molecule can rotate about its center of mass. This is the line passing through center of mass. What is center of mass? It is the point at which the molecule can balance. That is called center of mass. If R1 and R2 be the distances of M1 and M2 from the center of mass, then moment of inertia of the molecule about an axis passing through the center of mass and perpendicular to the line joining the atoms is given by I is equal to M1 R1 square plus M2 R2 square. This is the expression for moment of inertia of a diatomic molecule. From the law of moments, we know that since this molecule balances about center of mass, we can write M1 R1 is equal to M2 R2, and also we know that R is equal to R1 plus R2. Therefore, from this equation, we can write R1 is equal to M2 R2 by M1, and also R1 is given by, according to this relation, R minus R2. Is it not? R1 is given by R minus R2. Therefore, R is equal to, from this relation, R is given by M2 R2 by M1 plus R2. M2 R2 by M1 plus R2, which is equal to, if you take M1 as LCM, then you will get M1 plus M2 into R2 by M1. From this equation, we can write what is R2. R2 is given by M1R by M1 plus M2. Similarly, R1 is given by into R by M1 plus M2. Is it not? Now, substituting the values of R1 and R2 in the expression for moment of inertia, you will get I is equal to, see here, M1 R1 square, M1 into R1 square. R1 square is M2 square R square by M1 plus M2 whole square. See here, M2 square R square by M1 plus M2 whole square plus M2 into R2 square. R2 square is M1 square R square by M1 plus M2 whole square. M2 into M1 square R square by M1 plus M2 whole square. By taking M1 plus M2 whole square as LCM, and you can write M1 M2 into M1 plus M2 into R square. Is it not? Therefore, I is given by M1, 1 M1 plus M2 get cancelled. M1 M2 by M1 plus M2 into R square. This is called reduced mass, denoted by mu. Mu is equal to M1 M2 by M1 plus M2. This is called reduced mass of the system. Now, kinetic energy of the molecule is given by, we know that linear kinetic energy is given by half mv square, but rotational kinetic energy is given by of I omega square. In place of m, you will write moment of inertia I, and in place of v, here we will write omega, I omega square of I omega square. and angular momentum L is given by I omega. Therefore, omega is given by L by I. If you substitute the value of omega is L by I in this expression, ER is equal to half into I into L square by I square. One I get cancelled. Therefore, you will get L square by 2I. Otherwise, if you substitute for I as mu r square, this expression for rotational kinetic energy. According to quantum mechanics, orbital angular momentum is quantized. Already we have discussed this concept in vector model. According to quantum mechanics, orbital angular momentum is quantized and it is given by L is equal to root of j into j plus 1 h cross square root of j into j plus 1 h cross, where j is rotational quantum number and it can take the values 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. Therefore, rotational kinetic energy is given by, when you substitute the value of L, root and square get cancelled, h cross square by 2I into j plus 1, or h cross square by 2, if you substitute for I as mu r square, you will get 2 into mu r square j into j plus 1. This is the expression for rotational kinetic energy of a molecule. Or we know that h cross is given by h by 2 pi. If you substitute that value as you can write the expression for rotational kinetic energy like this also in terms of h. This is the expression in terms of h cross, whereas this is the expression in terms of h. From this equation, we can conclude that rotational kinetic energy is quantized and it is limited by the quantum number j, rotational quantum number j, and rotational kinetic energy also depends on I, moment of inertia. That means it depends on mass, shape, size, and orientation of the molecule. Rotational energy levels of the molecules are found by using the selection rule delta J is equal to plus or minus 1 for two successive energy levels corresponding to J and J plus 1. The energy difference is given by delta ER is equal to EJ plus 1 minus EJ. That means this is the energy corresponding to J plus 1 level and this is the energy corresponding to J. In this expression, if you substitute for Ej plus 1, you have to write in terms of J, in place of J, you have to write J plus 1. Therefore, for Ej plus 1, h cross square by 2I into, in place of J, it is J plus 1, and in place of J plus 1, J plus 1, you will get J plus 2 minus J into J plus 1. Is it not? After simplification, you will get h cross square by 2I into J plus 1 into j plus 2 minus j. Here, after taking simplification, you will get j plus 1 into remaining term is, if you take j plus 1 as common, then the remaining term is j plus 2 minus j get cancelled. To get cancelled, delta ER is given by h cross square by I into j plus 1. This is the expression for difference in energy, rotational kinetic energy for the two adjacent levels j and j plus 1. Is it not? The frequency associated with the transition between these adjacent states is given by nu is equal to delta ER by h. That means h cross by 2 pi I into j plus 1. Thus, the difference between two consecutive energy levels is not equal. Say here, in case of pure rotational spectrum, the difference between two consecutive energy levels is not equal but goes on increasing as the value of J increases. If you increase the value from 0 to 1, 2, 3 like that, you will get the energy values goes on increasing with the increase in the value of J. But frequency lines are equally spaced. It is found that rotational spectrum consists of equally spaced lines with spacing nu naught is equal to h cross by 2 pi I. Frequency remains constant but energy spacing levels increases with the increase in the value of J. Frequency of a line rotational spectrum is given by nu is equal to delta ER by h. That means Ej plus 1 minus Ej by h. That is given by h cross by 2 pi I. Here h cross by 2 pi I into j plus 1, where j can take the value 0, 1, 2. If you put the value of j as 0, then you will get nu naught value. If you put the value of j as 1, then you will get nu 1, and j is equal to 2, you will get the expression for nu 2. If you take the difference here, nu 1 minus nu naught, nu 2 minus nu 1, nu naught, nu 3 minus nu 2, nu naught, all values are equally obtained, is it not? And in all cases, you will get nu naught, nu naught, nu naught. That's why we say that the frequency lines are equally spaced in pure rotational spectrum. This is the spectrum obtained in case of diatomic molecule. Pure rotational spectrum, you can write like this. See, j value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As the value of j increases, the spacing between the energy levels goes on increasing, but frequency spacing remains constant between the different transitions. See here, the gap between the transitions remains constant due to this reason, is it not? This is pure rotational spectrum in case of diatomic molecule. Remaining one, vibrational spectrum and rotational vibration spectrum, we can discuss in the next session. Okay, I hope all of you have followed. Okay, now I will stop this topic. Thank you.